today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, right now, actually today, we are entering the most crucial time for Bitcoin I have seen in ages. Actually, I am talking about potentially biggest move we have seen in the last 4 to 5 years. It is going to happen very soon. I am going to talk about my price targets, my price predictions, and what I am personally expecting right now for Bitcoin in the immediate short term. I am personally having an almost $1 million trade open. I'm gonna talk about it. I will talk about my price targets and everything I am keeping an eye on right now for Bitcoin. Guys, please, I didn't make a video yesterday. I was still a little bit, not sick yesterday, but like my cough was still there. So please smash up the like button. Every like is a healing point for me. I truly appreciate it. You are a force for good. And I wanted to thank you as well, because yesterday I got the Crypto Influencer of the Year award. Thank you so much. If you voted for me, thank you. If you didn't vote for me, thank you. You are the best. And now let's talk about the Bitcoin price. I'm actually sitting here with two legends, with the one and only Slavic, and also with Jamie, who is famous for something very specific. We will maybe talk about that later. Now let's go straight here into the content and let's talk about the Bitcoin price. We are on the daily candles for Bitcoin, and what you can see is, well, once again, we are consolidating between support and resistance in the symmetrical triangle. You do remember also, I talked about it multiple times, that symmetrical triangles are bearish continuation patterns, meaning the trend into the pattern is down. That means the likelihood should be higher to break towards the downside. However, we are breakout traders, so we are waiting for the price to decide what to do. It's not on me what to decide what to do. I can give you a percentage likelihood, and I can tell you exactly when A happens, we do A. When B happens, we do B. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now, and I wanna talk with you about it. And another very important rule in technical analysis is, when we are getting these patterns, of course, the further we are developing in the pattern, the lower the volatility goes, the more the volume drops off, and obviously the higher the success rate of the up and coming breakout, and the more volatile and explosive it is going to be. So now let's decide, because we are here basically getting into the last 30%. We completed the first 70%, got multiple checkpoints here on both sides, on the support and resistance, and we are getting into the apex area. So now, this is what I talked about. The breakout is literally imminent in March. And if I am pulling out the price targets, you will probably say, are you serious? Because what we are looking at is a $14,000 move, all the way from the breakout point 42,000 to the potential breakout target at 56,000. Please do keep in mind, yes, it is the less likely breakout direction, but I am already in my trade. I will show you exactly what my plan on this is. The breakout to the downside would be 28,000, and here, please keep the 28,000 in mind. Let me zoom out, because 28,000 is what I, time and time again, called my worst case scenario for Bitcoin. We hit it right here, support. We hit it right here, actually all the way from there. I told you, I'm not predicting the breakdown, but I'm telling you, if we break down, my worst case scenario is 28,000. This happened. I said the same thing here. I'm not predicting that we are breaking down and also go up. If we break down, however, I am predicting the worst case scenario to be 28. And I am not changing any of my opinion in this case. 28,000 has so much confluence everywhere. Let me show you. Let me pull this from the top to the bottom. You can see we are basically, let me pull it quickly from the top to the bottom. We can see we are basically getting here perfectly into the Fibonacci golden pocket. We are finding so much confluence on there, on the VPVR. So obviously, for me personally, this is the worst case scenario. I am, however, already in a trade. And you might be surprised, it's a long trade, right? This one is right now 60% in a profit, approximately 25K. I am keeping this trade open, have like 15 Bitcoin in trading volume in this trade. And my game plan is the following. So I'm in this trade. Once we are closing a daily candle outside, I am going to scale up this trade to potentially, let me quickly go back to the camera, to potentially 3 million, 5 million, 10 million, 15, 20 million US dollars, depending on the confirmation and the likelihood of this breakout actually being successful. One thing is for sure, I'm gonna be at least tripling doubling or tripling down on this trade. Once we are closing a daily candle above the resistance, if we break down, the moment we close the daily candle below the support is the moment I'm gonna be stopped out and out of the trade. I'm gonna go out and tell you, hey guys, went wrong, stopped out in a slight loss, and that's completely fine for me. So far, I'm longing, I'm looking for a breakout within March towards the upside from this pattern. Please do keep in mind, now me saying this, we can get rejected here. We can go down to 38,000 and still be within that pattern. This is something we always have to keep in mind, guys. Please do that. And obviously, another thing I wanted to talk about, it's very, very important, is something people don't understand. Yes, I'm talking about trading. I'm talking about short-term gains. This is the chart I want you to look at. The red line is the internet users. You can see it here on the bottom axis is the time, and the number of crypto, the internet users in millions is on the left axis. And this line here, the dotted line, is the number of crypto users. We are so early. We are so early. We have literally an almost 1000x potential in terms of users. We are having, I mean, not 1000x, we have 200 million, like maybe 40x potential. But what we are talking about here is the whole ecosystem. Parts of the ecosystem can still grow by 1000x easily. We are so early. We are basically where the internet was in the year 2000. Basically, actually where the internet was in the year 1998 or so. So if you are thinking about, hey, Bitcoin can go down to 28,000 US dollars, worst case scenario, that's why I'm gonna sell my long-term holding Bitcoin. You are responsible for that. You are the person who is responsible if the big moonshot comes earlier than expected to be standing on the sidelines. And you are probably gonna be standing on the sidelines forever because it's not the mindset we wanna have. Long-term holding Bitcoin. Please do keep this in mind. Smash up the like button to a new all-time high. And of course, if you want to be trading as well, scroll down here below the video description, pinned comment. You will find the links and you will have a 10,000 US dollar accumulated bonus on these 3 exchanges almost. With, if you click my specific link, you sign up. After your initial deposit, you get this bonus for free. But please do keep in mind what I said about hodling. Please do keep in mind what I said about Bitcoin. The vast majority of my portfolio is in a hodling portfolio. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We are going to see each other very soon at the next one from MMCrypto. And as always, guys, bye-bye.